Hello friends, today I am here with a new topic. It's in the syllabus of NEA Nepal Electricity Authority Level 7 as well, or you can study this topic in any type of management subject or any subjects which related with the management. It is very important topic for all. Now let's come with the topic nature and scope of strategic management. First of all, let us know about strategic management. What is strategic management? Then, strategic management is the process of formulating, implementing, and evaluating decision. What? Strategic management, it is the process of formulating, implementing, and evaluating decisions that enable an organization to achieve its long-term objectives. Okay, strategic management is essential for achieving the long-term objectives of an organization. It is the process of formulating, implementing, and evaluating decision for which purpose to achieve long-term objectives of an organizations. Organization means a company, firm. Okay, it involves analyzing internal and external environment. Okay, strategic management involves analyzing the internal and external environment of an organization. Do you know internal environment and external environment? Internal environment is the environment within an organization that affects the regular activities of an organization, and external environment is the environment that is outside the organizations, and it also affects the organizations. For example, political situation of an country, economic situations of in country. These are the things that affect in organizations directly or indirectly. These are external environment. Okay, it involves analyzing internal and external environment. Strategic management analyze internal as well as external environment. It also involves setting goal and aligning resources accordingly. Strategic management set a goal and align the resources accordingly so that the resources will be sufficient to achieve its goal. Now let's come to the topic nature of strategic management. Okay, what's like a strategic management? What is strategic management? We have already discussed it is the process of formulating, implementing, and evaluating decisions that enable an organization to achieve its long term objectives. Now, the nature of strategic management involves the following points. Here I have written 6 points. The green point, this green line represents the explanation in a very simple way, whereas these black lines are to study and the green lines are to understand. To make your answer proper, like a good writing capable student, we need to write in a specific manner way. Nature of strategic management. It is a goal oriented process. Strategic management is focused on setting long term organizational goals and ensuring their effective implementations. Strategic management, first of all, set an objective goal, set a goal and ensure that their their implementation, effective implementation. First of all, is strategic management plan for the future of the company so that they can achieve the goal in an effective way. Top level activity. It is primarily conducted by top management. It involves key decisions that affect the entire organization's. Of course, when there is involvement of the top level, always the decisions are very vague, very big and very important decision, and those decisions affect the entire organizations because top level management is always focused on making the decisions that makes the entire organization progressive. Top leader makes big decisions is the simple way to understand the point. Future oriented. It involves anticipating future trends, threats and opportunities to maintain competitiveness, to stay in the market. In a competitive market, organization always anticipate for future trends like their threats and opportunities for the organization to exist in the market. Thus, strategic management is always future oriented so that it anticipates the future trends. It looks ahead, trying to spot opportunities and risks. Now, integrative in nature. It coordinates and aligns various departments and resources to achieve common objectives. It brings all parts of the company together to work towards common goal. Within an organization, there are various departments and the resources are segregated accordingly to different departments as per their specific talent. Like, for example, a person who is capable in accounting or finance is shifted in a finance department, whereas a person who is qualified as electrical engineer in an electricity authority is transferred to a main engineering department, or so that the different department work for common objective. Those people in the IT department support for organizations to develop and maintain their IT related works, whereas those resources which stays in finance department work for um, the financial transparency, so that there will be no any um, mismatch in the finance. They both department work for achieving the organizational goal to make the organization transparent, to provide the service effectively. Continuous process. Strategic management is not a one time event, it is an ongoing cycle of planning, implementation, evaluation, and control. Strategic management involves planning, implementation, evaluation, and control. It is an ongoing process. One time planning, one time implementation, one time evaluation, and one time control is not done in any organization. Regular planning for upcoming future or upcoming financial year is necessary, and the plan should be executed in an effective way, and regular monitoring and controlling is also essential for making the organizations to mm, making the organizations effective towards achieving its goal by providing either service or by increasing the wealth, by increasing the profit. Another point is dynamic and flexible. It adapts to change in the internal and external environment to ensure organizational effectiveness. It adapts to change in the business environment. Organizations should be dynamic and flexible. Thus, the strategic management is essential, or it adapts to change the internal and external environment so to ensure the organizational effectiveness. We should be flexible. We means an organization should be flexible according to the internal and external environment so that they can achieve their goal. Now, the scope of strategic management. Strategic planning. Strategic planning involves setting objectives, analyzing internal and external environment. It also strategic planning means setting an objective. First of all, set an objective, analyze an environment, internal and external, and formulate the strategy. Set objective, analyze environment, and formulate strategies. Planning what the company wants to achieve and how. Strategic management should plan according to the company's wants. Strategic implementation focus on allocating resources. Implementation means allocate the resources, developing structure, managing change to execute the strategy. It means putting plans into an action, means organizing people and resources. Only planning does not ensure the objective will be achieved, but its effective implementation is the way to achieve the goal. So, to achieve the goal by implementing the plan, action is necessary, and actions means there should be a proper people, skilled people that are required for organizational work, like people in or human resource that are essential for IT company should be specifically skilled on IT field, not on commerce field, and the people in the finance department or administration department should be the skilled people that have knowledge on the finance account and the management, not the people that is specific in IT department could handle the finance burden. So the skilled people require skilled resources, in organizing resources is very important. Strategic evaluation and control. It involves monitoring performance, measures outcome, and making necessary adjustment, checking progress and making changes if needed. Progress should be monitored eventually, timely. Business level strategy concerns how a company competes in a particular market. Cost leadership, differentiation, focus on strategies, deciding how to compete in the market. Corporate level strategy. It deals with overall organizational decisions like diversification, merger, acquisition, and resource allocation. Making big picture decisions like entering new markets. Functional level strategy. It involves specific departmental strategies like marketing, finance, HR, etc. to support higher level strategies, creating plans for each department to support the bigger goals. Okay, this much for today. Any queries, please comment down below. For more videos, subscribe my channel. Bye bye. And the Nepali aspirants who are preparing for the PSC, if you want some topic in Nepali or English, then please comment as well. Bye bye.